Hello from the beautiful sunny Suncoast of Florida. This is Sue Shields of My Florida Dreams, Mobile Home Sales and Rentals. Today we're going to be discussing home inspections. Are they necessary and what do they include? Joining us today is Dustin Brese of West Florida Home Inspections. Welcome, Dustin.
Thank you.
So many of our buyers do not know much about manufactured homes. When they find one that they wish to purchase, often the first question is, should I get an inspection? Our contract states that the purchase on the home is as is, and we do not take contracts on contingency. So therefore, we recommend that you get an inspection before you sign a contract in case there are any problems that either we didn't see, the owner's not aware of, that a professional might see. So I understand, Dustin, that there are two types of inspection reports. Could you tell us a little bit more about them and what are the differences?
Yes, the first type of inspection we do is a full home inspection. This includes all the major systems, roof, plumbing, electrical, and AC, the foundation, the vapor barrier, tie downs, and we also test all of the appliances. We run the washing machine, the dishwasher. We test the stove, the broiler, the warming drawer, the microwave, the fan, the lights, everything. We also run all the fans and lights all at the same time. We test the microwave. We make sure that the house can handle the load while the air conditioner is running, while the dryer is running. And so it's really a top to bottom inspection. The second type of inspection we do is called a 4-point inspection. And this report is generally used to qualify the home for insurance. We use a checklist that is important to the insurance carrier, and it includes the roof, the plumbing, the electrical, and the AC, as well as the tie downs. And those are the two types.
Okay. And what are the costs for each of those?
The first inspection, the full home inspection, is $350, but that also includes a 4-point inspection report as well as the tie down report, all for $350. If you don't do the full inspection, the 4-point with tie down is $120, and in some rare instances, the insurance carrier does not need a tie down report, and so in that case, it's only $95.
Oh, okay. And for a lot of people in here, we had a program last year where they replaced tie downs, and does the insurance company usually accept that certificate?
From the installer?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, because there are some mobile home communities where they have a dedicated guy who does all the tie-down inspections, and he's also the installer. So I think that's true, although in most cases I usually come behind.
Okay. How long does it usually take for someone to set up an appointment for an inspection?
It's very quick. You call the office. We have Melissa or Maddie in the office who would be happy to get you scheduled right away. We can usually get you definitely within 5 business days or less, but most of the time it's within a couple of days, and many times it's next day.
That's great, because I know our people are anxious to write up a contract, and to know they could get you in 2 or 3 days is great.
Yes.
Okay, so we've had buyers come back to us after moving in, sometimes even up to 6 months, with issues with a floor or a roof leak or AC, things like that. What exactly is your report about?
So our portion of the inspection is visual. So everything we do is related to what we can see, what we have access to, because we do not dismantle air conditioners. We do not dismantle or open up the roof or the walls. It's based on what we can see. It's very thorough, and we have a lot of ways of getting data from the home without dismantling anything. So it covers everything from that standpoint. If it's going to go any further than that, where something would have to be opened up, a home inspector is not going to do that.
Well, I would say not. you wouldn't want to take on the responsibility of them coming back or the seller coming back to you and saying you messed something up while you were in there.
Right.
If it's running today and it's working the way it's supposed to work, that's what you cover.
Exactly. And that phrase, it's working as it was intended, even if it's old, if it's working as it is intended to work, it could be an older window. That is not a deficiency, or an older door, or an older floor, or anything. As long as it's doing what it was intended to do and it's still functioning in that way today, that's not a deficiency.
Okay. So I've read quite a few of these reports over the years, and there's often a statement at the end of a section that suggests contacting a licensed roofer or a licensed electrician or a licensed, and I often am asked, well, they just inspected it. Why would I need that licensed person?
Yeah, so as we're going through and doing our inspection, we're looking for significant defects. We might note some minor defects, and those are noted differently in a home inspection report. But if it's significant, the air conditioner is not performing, the roof is definitely leaking, the window is definitely broken, then we need to go ahead and make a recommendation to the next professional to come in and diagnose the problem. We do not diagnose. We just tell you what's going on. It's not performing. It's not cooling. And so we're going to make a recommendation to a professional, and they'll be able to come in and diagnose the issue and even give estimates for repair, which is another thing that home inspectors don't do.
Well, that makes sense because you certainly couldn't be expected to be an expert in every single thing.
That's right.
Okay. So we've had some inspectors bring in reports that mainly do conventional type homes. They're not always very knowledgeable about manufactured homes. So how long have you been inspecting manufactured homes? And could you give us a few examples of the things that you're going to be looking at that maybe an inspector of conventional homes would miss?
I've been inspecting manufactured homes for 12 years, and I've inspected hundreds, if not thousands. I lost track. And it's a completely different animal. The roof system is different. The walls are different, especially the foundation, the chassis, the way it's tied down. Everything is different. And you have to know what you're looking at and know what is significant and what is not. And that's what really comes with the experience of a home inspector is you could walk into a manufactured home and say, well, that doesn't look quite right. Is that important? And a home inspector will be able to tell you, no, that's not significant. That's nothing. That's just normal wear and tear. That's age. Or, yes, that is significant, and we're going to have to report that. So one example is, oftentimes in manufactured homes, you have what we call just the floors are a little uneven. That just comes with age. It could have come with multiple repairs over the years. But if that floor is still solid, that is not a defect. Now, if you come to a place in the floors where it's squishy, like really squishy, it's soft. Now we know that we've got a problem. We may have an active leak. We may have a past leak that wasn't properly repaired. And so we know how to look at the house, determine what's important, what's not important.
Okay. Well, this has been really helpful. Could you tell our listeners where they can reach you? And if you have a website, give us that.
Yeah, so West Florida Home Inspections is the name of the company. Our website is wfinspect.com, and the phone number is 941-757-3696.
That's great, and I hope that we have given you a lot of information to help you in your search for the perfect manufactured home. If you have any questions, again, could you repeat that number for us?
941-757-3696.
This is Sue Shields with My Florida Dreams. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful day.